this is Joe Azzi from Mountain Peak Fitness. I'm going to give you a quick tip on making sure that you have the glutes engaged and just the proper core activation. Good pelvic alignment, left and right, it's somewhat symmetrical. It's something to practice going forward. So you can do a little bit before a workout, a little bit before a ride, before a run. I'm going to be riding in about 10 minutes, so I'm just going to do this quick couple exercises. This one in particular, and what it is a single leg quarter squat. So the focus here is to make sure you got good extension through that glute, good activation and contraction through that glute, and opening up of that hip. So you're able to lock it out without swaying the back. So what it looks like is this. It's going to balance on one leg, going to raise the other foot right next to it, keeping just right hip width apart. I don't want it swaying out. I don't want it touching, helping me balance on one leg. I want to keep it away from it a little bit. Draw the navel inward, nice relaxed breaths. And slowly I'm going to sit the butt back and just into a nice quarter squat, keeping the neck and spine in a nice neutral alignment. Going to come right about here, make sure I'm loading my glute. Feel that. Once I feel like my glute and my hip is stabilizing the knee, I'm pressed into the floor through my foot. I'm going to slowly rise back up, extending fully through that glute. Make sure I got a decent contraction. Sit all the way back, nice and slow. Stabilize it again. Watch for that knee blowing out or collapsing inward. Again, it's something to practice going forward. So you're going to look to do a couple sets. Maybe the first set's only 5 repetitions. Moderate contraction of the glute. So just slowly build with this exercise. Practice it. Again, can't stress that enough. Practice these exercises. Practice any movement. You really want to make sure that you practice the repetitions, the feel of it, the proper engagement and positioning. So nice and slowly, and again, could put both hands on the hips, sit the butt back, navel drawn in. Feel like I'm loading that glute, nice and stable, and then return. And then from here, I'm going to slowly pull this knee up until full hip flexion and extending this leg as best I can. I don't want to pull here and collapse, or I don't want this leg kind of be like this. I want to lock it out completely, full extension, really draw this leg in, really good clean contraction through here, full extension, nice and engaged to the floor. So from the side, I'm going to switch legs, navel drawn in, foot slightly elevated, sit the butt back, glute engaged, nice neutral spine. Take this out. Smooth. Draw that navel in, and drive through that glute, and you're going to work it. You may feel a little wobbly here. You're going to work with it. You're going to challenge yourself with it. You're going to work on your balance, posture as well. Draw that knee in, extend fully, nice clean contraction, stabilize, boom. Switch it up. You could alternate sides. You could spend 8 reps on one side, 8 reps on the other side. However you want to do it, especially in the beginning. Just get a feel of it. Look for any asymmetries. If you feel you're stronger on the right compared to the left, do a couple more repetitions on that left side. You want to be as symmetrical as possible as you can with this exercise. What we don't want to see is rounding of the back. No good. This is not what we're looking for. We got to make sure that we have nice, good hip hinge. Sitting that butt back, nice straight neutral spine. We don't want to round. So again, navel drawn in, sitting that butt back, loading that glute, nice neutral spine, coming up, extending fully through that glute, navel drawn in, and pull that knee up. We want to make sure that we got nice clean alignment, straight up, full extension.